Hi beer lovers, welcome to Beer CZ. I'm Bob Donaldson and this video is about Budvar brewery, Budvar beer, Budweiser. So Budejovice Budvar is a state-owned brewery that was founded in 1895 in the city of Ceske Budejovice, or Budweiser as the German name, by Przemysl Otakar II. The city was founded in 1265 with beer brewing going back to the 13th century. The brewery itself was founded in 1895 and now exports to more than 70 countries around the world, with 1,602,000 hectolitres being brewed in 2018. 1 hectolitre is 100 litres, which is 26 US gallons and 21 UK gallons, which equals 320,400,000 half-litre beers. The brewery uses water from its 300 metre deep Artyom wells, and all Budvar beer is made in the city of Ceske Budejovice, which has an elevation of 381 metres, which is 1,250 feet above sea level. A population of about 100,000 people, and the city is situated near in the Vltava River Valley, at the confluence of the Vltava River and the Maushi River in South Bohemia, which is 42 kilometres, 26 miles from the Austrian border. The name Budvar is used around the world, except in the USA where it's called Czechvar, where the dark lager Czechvar won a bronze medal in the Oxford, Ohio competition in 2014, and the pale Czechvar won a gold medal in the Los Angeles International Beer Competition in 2016. There are some tours that you can have. If you're in the city of Budejovice, you can have a tour in the brewery, which you can see on the link below. The tours are available in Czech, English, German, Russian, French, Spanish and Italian. There's also a link below to the English page on the website. The next part is about the beers, and at the end of the video then I'll be tasting the beers. I will be tasting the beers anyway, and we'll have a look at the colour, and I'll tell you the taste and the bitterness of them as well. Here are the Budvar and Czechvar beer mats. On the front you can see that the font and colour used is the same. The Czechvar bottle is nearly the same as the Budvar original bottle that was sold in the Czech Republic. The backs of the mats are very similar, font, logo and colour. Of course the Budvar is in Czech for the Czech market, and the Czechvar is in English because of it's mainly for the American market. The Pardau beer mat is a different shape with the panther logo on the shirt. The original is famous throughout the world. A 12-degree beer with a 5% alcohol by volume, 22 IBU, which is the bitterness, and 10 on the colour chart EBC. It's available in 0.33 litre and 0.5 litre bottles, 0.33 and 0.5 cans, 20, 30 and 50 litre kegs and tank. Budvar 33, this is a new beer. The 33 is from the bitterness scale on the IBU and a 15 on the ECB, with an alcohol content ABV of 4.6. This is available in 0.5 litre bottles and 0.5 can, 30 and 50 litre kegs and tank. This is aimed at the Pilsner Urquell market, which has an IBU of 30 and an alcohol volume of 4.1%. Vychepany. This is a 10-degree light beer with an alcohol content of 4%, an EBC of 9 and an IBU of 20. A light colour and a sweeter taste compared with the two before. It's available in 0.5 bottles, 0.5 litre cans, 30 and 50 litre kegs and tank. Tmavý ležák, a very dark beer with an EBC of 90 but with a sweetish IBU of 24 and an ABV, alcohol by volume, of 4.7%. This is available in 0.3 litre and 0.5 litre bottles and can and 20 litre keg. Bud Strong, a very strong beer with an alcohol content of 7.4 to 8.2%, an IBU of 26, EBC of 13. Only available in 0.33 litre bottles. This one is mostly exported. I had a great deal of trouble finding it. Even the Budvar shop opposite the brewery didn't have it. Fredrik's, only available in 30 and 50 litre kegs, so I don't have it here to taste. 4% alcohol volume, a 10-degree beer with a colour of 9 and a bitterness value of 28. Krojak, another beer only available in kegs and tank, with an ABV of 5%, EBC of 10 and a bitterness of 22. Again, I don't have one to show or taste. Dvikil, an unfiltered wheat beer with an alcohol content of 4%, with an EBC of 9 and 20 in IBU, only available in 30 litre kegs. Of course, you can buy a keg for a party or wedding, but it's normally for pubs. Pardal. Pardal is a newish beer with a low alcohol content of 3.8%, 13 ECB and 28 IBU. Slightly more bitter than Budvar original and of course a lower price. Available in 0.5 bottles and 30 and 50 litre kegs. Although I've never seen this in a pub. Pardal means panther, which you can see on the label. Pardal Echt, a slightly stronger and more bitter than the Pardal. The Echt, which means genuine or authentic in German. An alcohol content of 4.55, an EBC of 15 and an IBU of 33. Available in 0.5 litre bottles, 30 and 50 litre kegs. Again, I've never seen it in pubs. Net alcohol, the non-alcoholic, is a 0.5% ABV, 23 on the IBU, on the bitterness, and the colour of 10 on the EBC. It's available in 0.3 and 0.5 litre bottles, a 0.5 litre can, and 20 litre keg. And the last one, Bezové. This is an elderflower beer. Bezové means elderflower in Czech. Only 1.7% alcohol with an EBC of 8 and a bitterness value of 10. The sweetest beer from Budvar. It's only available in 0.5 cans. Whether you can call this a beer, that's up to you. So this is the first of the Budvar beers, Vychepny, then the original, and then the 33. That's the newest one of the 33. This one has a bitterness of 20, this one of 22, and this one, the 33, is 33. The colour, lightest colour, then the next, so this is 9, this is 10, this is 15, this is the darkest at 33. The alcohol, this is 4%, this is 4.6%, and this one is 5%. So, the important thing, what we've been looking forward to, tasting. So let's open them up. Now they've actually got, you can see 3 different lids here, so you can actually tell from the top what they are. So that we don't get confused, then we will so that's how a Czech beer should be. Let's open the next one. And this one is the original. and then the 33. As with all Czech beer glasses, it has a head and space for a head, and the 0.5 litre mark is marked on it. So you can see that this one, being a colour of 15, is darker. There's not much difference between the 9 and the 10, of course. Head wise, they're very similar, sort of a whitish head on there. So let's look at the Vychepny. Na zdraví, cheers. Quite a light taste, as you would expect. Then this one is going to be slightly more bitter than this one. I like that. The original is nice. I can taste it drier in my mouth. This one, of course, is going to be a lot drier. Yeah, so there is a drier taste with this one, obviously, because it is. So, that's the first three. Next three will be later on. So the next two we have are the two Pardals. We have Pardal and Pardal Echt. They've both got different coloured tops again, so you can see them in the crate which ones they are. This actually says Echt on it, but this one's silver. The Pardal was the first one of the series to come out. This one came out later on. This is 3.8% in volume of alcohol, 13 in colour in EBC, and the bitterness value of 28. So it's more bitter than the original Budvar original. Then you have the Echt, which is 33 on bitterness. So it's the same as the Budvar 33. Why they've got another one, I don't know. It's a 4.5% in alcohol. So they're slightly different. So this one is going to be a bit more bitter than this. So let's take a look at colour and the taste. So, Pardal. Ooh, it's a bit of a close one. And the Echt. That's closer. So, that was the Echt, that was the Pardal. Really not much in colour. One's a 15 and one's an 18. Sorry, one's a 13, one's a 15. So you're not going to get too much in colour. So let's taste, if we can taste the bitterness. Again, there's not a huge amount of bitterness, the 28 and the 33. So this is the 28. You can taste this is more bitter than the others we've tasted. Na zdraví. I would have said there's not much difference between the two. They look very similar, but this one is slightly more on the alcohol content. This is the last two of the Budvar beers. I said earlier in the video that there was the Budvar Strong, the B Strong, but it's no longer made. I contacted Budvar and they said no, it's ended, so that's probably why that I can't find it anywhere. So the last two we have the Tmavy Ležák and the Nealcohol. So 4.7% alcohol and 0.5% alcohol. Now the drink drive limit in Czech Republic is 0, so you really have to be careful about drinking. So this one, the IBU, the bitterness, is 24. This one is 23. So this is quite sweet for a dark beer. And some of the ones we were looking at, the 33. The colour, 95 on the colour chart out of 100, so there's a very dark beer. This is a 10. So let's have a look. So let's do the alcohol first. Nice golden colour for that one. And we know what this one's going to be like, don't we? It's more like stout. There we go. I'll put those two there so you can see. Now you can see the colour difference between these two, and also the head is much darker. It's a nice whitish head on this one, and this one is a very creamy, dark creamy colour. So let's try it. I'm not going to get drunk on this one. It's not bad. For non-alcoholic beer, it's not bad. They always have a slight strange taste to them with the non-alcoholic beers. Most of them I don't like. This one. Yes, it's sweeter, but it's got this caramelly taste to it. So there's quite a difference in taste between the two. Although bitterness, they're very similar. They both have different taste because this one is non-alcoholic. They all taste a bit funny. And the caramel colour and the caramel taste of this one. That's all from Beer CZ. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe below and put on the notifications and like this video. And also if you can share it with other people, it will be great for us. Na zdraví, and cheers, and see you next time.